now. 1st of October. So yeah, let's get right into the chat. So yeah, as you all know, I trade a whole lot of synthetics. You feel me? Not just derived synthetics, like not just volatilities. I also trade on well trade. They're they're good brokers. So let's get on the chat and see how I was able to like catch these sales on FX Vol 40. I don't know if y'all hear the cock crow. Like it's really early in the morning. Like it's literally 2 a.m. So yeah, let's get right into the video. I know I haven't like been consistent like that. Like I haven't really been posting and all, but like y'all gotta bear with me. Sometimes in life, you go through like phases and you're just trying to like figure things out, and you just have to focus on you know, getting your mind straight because it got to a point like it wasn't my strategy that was the issue. It was me. I was taking a whole lot of losses, and you know, it really just I had to like just take a break. Try to figure out myself because then again, if y'all don't know, I run a company. It's my family's business, so I was having like hard times with work. Just normal, daily struggles and stuff. So that kind of affected me mentally. So I wasn't really, I didn't know what I was doing. So yeah, that's that about that. So let's get right into the chat. Okay, so I start my analysis from the daily. Okay, so you know, I started on my own strategy. Obviously, I'm not going to act like I'm the first to invent it or some shit like that. Like, no, it's just the normal concepts we know: ICT, SMC, OCE. Like just um, you know, daily normal trading concepts we all know. But then again, I've been able to refine and understand the markets in my own way, and then put a few tweaks to it and then call it my strategy. You feel that's where I see it. I'm definitely going to like I'm not going to act like, oh, it's some new thing I came up with. Nah, and nothing new under the sun, you feel me? So yeah, let's get right into the chat. So we start from the daily. As you can see, I had marked out the open and close of the candle. Yeah, so I think this was the open and this was the close. You feel me? Definitely, yeah, this is the actual opening and closure, but it wicked down and came back up. So um my strategy involves you know, trading a candle, this from here to here, the range of the candle, the open and close, or definitely opened here and closed here, but we are just going to call this the open and the close. So this was on the daily time frame, so definitely I had to wait for more confirmations. So if you are not familiar with the concept of AMD, it's called accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. So yeah, so so this is the accumulation phase. Like my strategy is very easy to understand, just normal price actions and stuff. So this is the accumulation phase, knowing that the market was going to manipulate. So we waited for the second daily candle to close, being the manipulation candle. As you can see, it busts. Definitely, a lot of people would have taken longs right here, and the market buys a bit, and you're like, oh, definitely, if you're a scalper, you would have still made profit. You feel me? Like there are a lot of ways to go about the markets, not just one way. There are a whole lot of ways. So if you were a scalper, you would have still made profit from the buys. But if you were swing trading, it would have come back to, bite you on the ass and some shit like that. So yeah, so the market had rejected, okay, rejection, and then we know it's about to distribute. So I went down to the 15 minutes time frame. We always do a top down analysis. I went down to the 15 minutes time frame to look for my entries. So yeah, um, as you can see, so as you all know, if you've been watching on my videos, I trade. I get my entries from breaker blogs, other blogs, breaker structures, um, a sweep. So as you can see, the market has swept this high, but here's something tricky about entering after a sweep. You don't know if the market is going to sweep the sweep. You feel me? That's part of the manipulation. You don't know if the market is going to sweep the sweep. As you can see, it swept this high. But if I should zoom in, like if you should go to the lower time frame, let's go to like the 5 minute. As y'all can see, as y'all can see, on the 5 minute, this was the sweep, right? You would have been like, boom, okay, let me answer. Boom. You take your cells, okay, then market reverse and comes for another sweep. So the thing about trading is you just have to have your psychology right, okay? You have to understand that like the market can manipulate, the market can do all of this. So you just have to believe in your strategy and know that okay, this is a sell no matter what the markets do. So another way to play safe is wait for a break of structure. As you can see, after the break of structure, which is where I got my entry, because I was like, man, these people are on some funny shit. So after the break of structure, which is where I got my entry, you can see it straight to TP. You feel me? So this is like 1 to 13 weeks to reward, but if we're being honest, it was a sniper entry, so like literally I don't even know. I don't even know the amount of risks to reward you dig, but definitely if you were risking $100, you'd have been able to secure let's say about 3,000 3K or something like that. Depending on the lot size you use. Then again, these pairs are very volatile. Like they are very volatile, and it's synthetic, so you have to really know what you're doing and apply proper risk management and stuff. So yeah, so boom, straight to TP, right from entry, right from the break of structure. You feel me? Then another place you could have gotten a second entry because I like to stack the positions. So I have spotted out this 15 minutes breaker block right here. You feel me? So moment price came and tapped into it and rejected, boom. I like added more positions right here, and even if you had missed the initial entry, even if you had missed the initial entry, taking your entry from here, okay, taking your entry from here, stop loss above the key level, being the um the close of the candle. I don't know if I'm getting it right, but y'all get the point. You feel me? I think this was the close, this was the open, this was the close. Yeah, being a bullish candle. So stop loss above the close of the candle, giving you a 1.6 risk to reward ratio. And then my rule, um once you've been able to once price has moved past your entry, I usually set break even after a retest of the zone I entered. You feel me? So my first entry I would have said break even after this candle. Okay, let me clear this up. I would have set my break even after this candle because this was kind of price trying to retest this structure, but the bearish momentum was just too much. It had pushed it down. So yeah, so getting an entry from here, this was obviously the retest. So after I've seen this right here, I would have moved my stop loss to break even. Okay, so boom, another risk-free trade. And then again, more reasons why I took the sell was because, as you can see, this was the previous high, and it got swept. Like I said, after a sweep, you expect a buy or a sell or whatever. So here is where it's kind of tricky because you would have been like, oh, the market is about to buy. This was a fake market structure shift, a fake and FMSS fake market structure shift. So you'd have thought that the market was about to buy, but nah, it sold. Yeah, so yeah, that's just it. That's basically just it. So let's go to the Reeve. These are like the two brokers I use. So a whole lot going on here. So let me go to another pair that I had marked out the same setup. As y'all can see, the same thing, the same thing. The open, the close, you know. Obviously this is the open, no, this is the open, this is the close. But yeah, yeah. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. If I'm being honest, all I know, all I know is I'm looking at here and here. I don't really care where the candle opens from or closes, but definitely it being a bearish candle, this should be the open, and this is where it closed. The bullish candles open from here and go up like this is the open, this is the close. Yeah, so yeah, definitely. So that's just how simple the strategy is. As you can see it again right here, key levels, key levels. So yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, so that's bringing us to the end of this video. Then again, thank you for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. And then if y'all want free signals from me, just comment free signals in the chat and the comment section. I mean, I'm not on Twitch, so yeah, just comment free signals on the comment section, and yeah, let's get right into it. I'm actually outside right now, so if y'all hear the cock crow, don't blame me. I like to like stay outside now, refresh my mind, fresh air, stay in my patio or what we call a balcony. Yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and then if you want like one-on-one mentorship, I'm definitely there to help. I would always be there to help. So yeah, just thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, and